Good morning, people. Good morning, Long Beach. It's Jerlene, and I'm live. Yes, I'm live from sitting in my car in the parking lot. So this morning when I woke up, I had some thoughts on my mind, and still really processing what has happened in Los Angeles with the learning of the level of anti-blackness that exists in the government in Los Angeles, and really thinking about Long Beach, and how a couple things, seeing the various leaders in Long Beach and their responses to this anti-blackness, yet still not even willing to address the anti-blackness that exists here in our city. And for folks that have been, paying attention the last month or so, for a while, been really having the conversation about Long Beach Unified School District and the Black Student Achievement Initiative. And, I went live about it in front of the school board and was talking about my experience in advocating for the Black Student Achievement Initiative and learning that the funding had not been spent. And the thing that came to mind this morning is how much of this anti-Black sentiment is reflected here in our own local government. And I don't know if I know it's been a thought in my mind. I don't know if I've actually addressed it at all in relation to the Black Student Achievement Initiative or just Black student success in Long Beach. So the last school board meeting, Long Beach Unified had this long conversation about data and equity and employment and stuff. And it was like, what is this all about? What is this all about? And so I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to ask the question. Is the holdup of Black student success due to anti-Black sentiments toward Black people in this city? Now, let me break this down. So first of all, the Black Student Achievement Initiative was put under the Communications and Community Engagement Department at Long Beach Unified, basically PR and marketing. So is it just a PR ploy? Because if it's just a PR ploy, then you're letting us know that Black students don't matter. Okay. If in this process, I had shared that I did a public requested Public Records Act, the Public Records Act, and it was because I was asking for information and I was denied as a Black parent, as someone that's advocated for the funding. In collaboration with other community organizations and parents, we were basically denied information, which prompted us to do a Public Records Act to learn that Long Beach Unified had not spent the money for Black students. And now we're being told that there's a rumor that the Black Student Achievement Initiative is not really even going to exist anymore. So what is that about? And has this whole thing about this conversation of Black Student Achievement Initiative, was it just a smokescreen? And so going back to where it's located, the initiative itself is located under the Communications and Engagement Department. And underneath that person, the director of that is Grayson, a Black man. And underneath that is a Latina named Lucy Salazar, the Director of Equity, Engagement, and Partnership. So that's where the Black Student Achievement Initiative work lands. And the question I ask is, how many other programs in Long Beach Unified that's related to student success and academics is located under your communications department? Is that a norm across the nation? Again, and I'm going back to how much is this rooted in anti-Blackness, right? So, well, Jerlene, the director of the department, is a Black person. Is he following orders? Because see, there's been such a lack of communication coming to that. And also this, and I'm going to say this Black man happens to have a disdain for parents and community. It has been spoken. He has stated where he has questioned the value and worthiness of those sitting at the table. So my question in that is this person just following directions, or is he just a face to give the appearance that anti-Blackness doesn't exist? Yes, I said it, Grayson. Okay, so underneath him, there is a director, the Director of Equity, Engagement, and Partnerships. Now, I'm going to share this publicly because I've learned of the anti-Blackness that this particular staff member has exhibited throughout her years with Long Beach Unified. So I found it very problematic when I was sitting in all these various meetings, and this is the person that was assigned for Black Student Achievement, when I've had parents in some of the community forums that I have been responsible for organizing over the last several years that had anxiety about even being on panel with this particular staff member because of the disrespect that they had received as a parent and the mistreatment of their Black child. So I'm like, I want to believe that people can change, right? And I didn't experience it myself, although, I've heard some of the comments and rumors that have been stated. I'm saying rumors are the things of the anti-Black sentiment, but here it is. You got a Black Student Achievement Initiative that's under someone that has disdain for Black people, that happens to be Black, or just people. I'm not even going to say Black people. I'm just going to say people, has a disdain for the people in which ensure that he has a job, because without parents, there's no children. Without children, there's no Long Beach Unified School District. But underneath him has someone who has exhibited anti-Black behavior. So I know I'm gonna get some backlash about this, but come on, then show me something different, because the question is the reason there has continued to be a lack of success when it comes to Black students in this city, has it been rooted in anti-Blackness? Now, I personally believe it has over the years. But now, since the things that were once said behind doors has become public and is no longer, like, what's been said silently has been heard, what kind of sentiment exists in Long Beach, and specifically in Long Beach Unified School District? Because then when we talk about the advancement of Black people, and it's not even the advancement of Black people, we're just asking for equity, right? We're not trying to be better than nobody. We just want to be able to have a quality of life that being an American citizen has awarded us, right? If our Black students are not successful, if our children are not successful, how can they become successful adults? So anyway, that was just my thought. I'm not finished with this thought. I just, how much of this lack of action on Long Beach Unified when it comes to Black student is rooted in anti-Black sentiment? That's my question. They're going to be having another board meeting that's going to be talking about the programming and objectives. It's going to be a surprise, because they haven't sat with Black parents or even community in the last several weeks, even after they engaged us for nearly 9 months to talk about what they're going to be doing. But we're going to learn about it. I don't know if it's next. I don't know what day it is. It's next week. 19th, whatever the 19th is, that day, it's going to be a surprise. And we're going to learn about what Long Beach Unified plans on doing for Black students. I hope you guys are staying aware. I'll be back. Got more thoughts. Question is, how much of the lack of response and support and advancement when it comes to Black students in Long Beach is rooted in anti-Blackness?